Hello everyone, and welcome to the Horology Report. Today, we have a review of the Lucien Piccard Military 24, model number 28005A. Before we get into the review though, a quick wrist check. I got the Seiko Arnie on today, so stay tuned for a review of that coming soon. A little bit more about this watch. I actually don't have any pilot watches in my collection, obviously until now, and I've wanted to get one of these for quite a while. I always see them on sale at Joma Shop or World of Watches, and I saw this one specifically last week for $48, so I figured what the heck, an automatic pilot watch for 48 bucks. I'll go ahead and get it and see what it's about. So before we look at the watch, let's take a look at the packaging. We have the white cardboard here. It says Lucien Piccard, and the website there, lucienpiccardusa.com. This is your average standard cardboard box. Not great quality. As you can see, it's kind of beat up, but you'll probably end up tossing this anyway. So there's some more model details right there in the $780. I don't think so, but whatever. Open it up. The watch came in on this foam piece, and there's a little tag there. It was on the buckle. And here we have a little Lucien Piccard service pack. Lucien Piccard authenticity card. Take a look at that. This certifies the timepiece is 100% genuine Lucien Piccard. And a little user manual here. Probably just for all their watches they make, so just a standard little box. Nothing special, but for 48 bucks, what do you expect, right? So let's take a closer look at the watch now. As you can see, this is the standard pilot style watch. It does have an open heart movement, which we'll get into later, and the 24-hour right there at the 12 o'clock. So this is heavily inspired by the IWC Big Pilot and the IWC Mark 18. If we take a closer look at that black dial there, you can see it has texturing on it, and all of the markers are printed on the dial there, but they're a little raised actually, so it does give it a little 3D effect. The coloring of the hour numbers there and markers are old radium style color. It is not loomed, but the hour hand, minute hand, and that little 24-hour hand are actually loomed. I'll just throw that up at the end of the video. As you can see there, the hands all have that bluing effect, but it's not true bluing, it's just like an IP coating. And let me move this out of the way here. And you can see Lucien Piccard automatic printed on there at the 3 o'clock position. So overall the dial, I'd say is pretty nice quality. I mean, considering the price tag for this, there's no issues with it at all. I really like the open heart movement, which is one of the reasons why I got this watch, just in general. So let's take a closer look at the case. This is a 42 millimeter diameter case with a 20 millimeter lug width, 50 millimeter lug to lug, and 14 millimeters thick. So overall, a pretty comfortable sized watch. I'd say around the standard size for a pilot watch. And it's all polished stainless steel. Every single surface of it is actually nicely polished, but as you can see, it's a fingerprint magnet. So there we have the crown, signed LP Lucien Piccard. Pretty decent quality. I'm really not sure what that is there. I mean, maybe a fake helium valve or something, but it'd be weird to have that in a pilot watch. So if anybody has an idea, let me know in the comments below. And if we take a look at the case back here, we could see that it does have an exhibition style case back with Lucien Piccard sign on the glass. One thing I noticed about this watch, that is the smallest automatic movement I've ever seen. I measured that display case window and it's 20mm diameter. So that's a tiny movement compared to some of the other ones you've seen, probably a 30mm or bigger. So taking a closer look at the case back details here, we can see automatic movement, mineral crystal, all stainless steel, water resistant, 5 ATM, 165 feet, and the model number there, 28005A, all on the screw down case back. And if you could see that rotor there, it's kind of decorated. So we'll talk about the movement afterwards. Let's take a look at the strap now. As you can see, it's brown, genuine leather. We got the Lucien Piccard stamp there on the back. And then you have the white stitching going all the way around, and then these IWC style stainless steel pins, whatever you want to call them. And then we got the buckle there, signed Lucien Piccard, and then with the LP in the center. Overall, the quality of this strap isn't too bad. I mean, it's pretty thick leather, so not bad. It is 20mm at the lug, and then it actually tapers down to 18 at the buckle. So as usual, I'm going to throw it on the Timegrapher, and then we'll discuss a little bit more about the results and the movement. So looking at the Timegrapher results, we could see it's a low beat movement and around plus 20 seconds a day. I mean, it's not too bad. This is a Chinese made movement. I was looking at the name of it. It's the Caliber TY603K. I really couldn't find anything about it too detailed, but this is a fully made in China watch and a Chinese movement. But still, with that accuracy, I mean, that would fall into like the Seiko NH35 specs. So overall, especially at 48 bucks, I mean, I can't really say it's that bad, but it's obviously not the best movement you can get, or even, you know, as good as like a NH35 or a Miyota 8000 series. But overall, it's not that bad. Here's the watch on my wrist. I have a 7-inch wrist. So overall, it fits pretty comfortably. Pretty nice. And winding that movement, it's not the best quality. You could probably hear that. It kind of grinds when you wind it, but I mean, for $48, this is definitely the cheapest automatic I own. And I mean, it looks pretty nice. So I mean, you could do a lot worse with $48, I think. So I would definitely recommend buying one of these if you can get it on sale. I do see them going for a little bit more than that, over $100. I probably wouldn't buy it at that price point. You can have some better options. But if you can get them on one of the sales at Joma Shop, then I'd recommend picking one up. So thanks again for tuning into my channel. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'll put some links to this watch from Joma Shop and some other Lucien Piccards. Like I said, just keep an eye out for the sales on them. And I mean, at the sale prices, they're really great watches. You really can't go wrong with it. Also, check out my affiliate links if you want a discount of some of those watches, and I'll throw up those lume shots now.